one of my personal favorite Smurf storybooks.
The Trojan Smurf. On a warm summer afternoon, the Smurfs go into the forest to harvest berries, which they use to make delicious syrups. Alas, the terrible sorcerer Gargamel is waiting for them. To capture them, he has created a strange steam engine-powered vacuum cleaner. The Smurfs have no chance of escape. But then Hefty Smurf has an idea and puts it into action. He jumps onto the vacuum and pulls at it with all of his strength. "Hey, what's going on?" snarls Gargamel. Hefty Smurf releases the vacuum tube and the nozzle gets stuck on the end of Gargamel's nose. While the sorcerer wonders what to do next, the Smurfs run away laughing. Gargamel quickly has another idea. He cuts down a large tree and carves a statue of Papa Smurf from its trunk. Several days later, the Smurfs make an extraordinary discovery at the foot of the old oak tree. "What a magnificent statue!" they cry. "Who made that?" "It's a gift from an admirer," says Brainy Smurf after reading the label. "We're going to have to take it to the village." Hidden inside the statue, Gargamel sneers. His plan is working marvelously. The Smurfs all join forces to carry the heavy statue. As in the old story of the Trojan horse, they don't know that they are bringing the enemy into their village. After coming to the river, they find that the bridge is too narrow. "Let's cut the statue in two," suggests Handy Smurf. "No, I know another route," replies Brainy Smurf. Gargamel is breathing heavily. It's getting hot inside the statue. But Brainy Smurf's route is difficult and covered with stones. The Smurfs are sweating in the heat. Gargamel feels terrible hidden inside the statue. Finally, Brainy Smurf admits he's lost. But how are they going to take the enormous statue into the valley? Annoyed, Gargamel wiggles around a little too hard, and the statue begins to roll out of control down a steep slope. The Smurfs all grab a rope and manage to stop the statue at the top of the cliff. Gargamel has no idea what's happening to him. The Smurfs decide to lower the statue to the river, but the rope breaks. The statue falls down into the water with Gargamel still inside. Carried away by the swift current, the statue reaches the top of the waterfall. At the same time, Big Mouth the Giant is taking a bath at the bottom of the waterfall. The falling statue hits Big Mouth on the head. He is furious and picks up the statue. "Mama!" cries Gargamel, terrified. Surprised by the talking wooden doll, the giant decides to adopt it. He settles down for a nap with the statue tucked snugly under his arm. To retrieve the statue, the Smurfs tickle Big Mouth with a feather until he loosens his grip. The Smurfs carefully pick up the statue without waking Big Mouth. Finally, the Smurfs reach the village and present the statue to a surprised Papa Smurf. But when the statue is revealed, Papa Smurf looks worried. "Did you find this in the middle of the forest?" he asks, astounded. "That seems suspicious." "You're right, you wretched worm," cries Gargamel as he leaps out of the statue. He chases the Smurfs around the village, putting anyone he catches into a large sack. The Smurfs fight back and bombard Gargamel with rotten fruit, but Azrael attacks them from behind. But the evil tomcat doesn't have a chance. He accidentally falls on a catapult and it launches him far off into the distance. Fortunately for him, a cat always lands on its feet. "Hey, let's all pull together," commands Hefty Smurf. Gargamel realizes too late that the statue is rushing up quickly behind him. Once Gargamel is safely imprisoned inside the statue, The Smurfs close it tightly by tying a rope around it. Then they take the statue back to the woods where Big Mouth is still napping. The giant is delighted to get his talking doll back. To the Smurf's great pleasure, he takes it away with him. "Mama!" cries Gargamel.
No, you must call me Papa,
says Big Mouth, correcting him.